I'm going to do a quick dive into a topic that affects the heart of every family, the relentless burden of homework. We live in a world where time is a precious commodity. Ideally, a 24-hour day should be divided into 3 sections: 8 hours for productive work or studying, 8 hours for play, social interaction, family time, and self-care, and finally, 8 hours of restful sleep. Consider the time our children spend in the school environment daily, and then they are expected to go home and spend even more time on academic work. It takes a significant chunk out of those crucial 8 hours that are actually allocated to play and family time. When they return home, shouldn't we be safeguarding those remaining precious hours for their overall wellness and the well-being of our families? Children need time to be carefree, to play, to rest, and to recover, just like the holidays offer, but homework often intrudes, disrupting the natural rhythm of childhood and family life. Quality family time is a cornerstone of a healthy society, and it's only possible after work hours, during family dinners, and in the precious moments before bedtime. So when academic pressure creeps into this sacred space, it erodes relationships and it weakens the family connections that we hold so dear. I'm Sinta Ebersohn, an internationally accredited post-traumatic growth specialist. If you'd like to learn more about me and the work that I do, you are most welcome to visit my website at sintaebersohn.co.za. And if you like what I say here in this video, please sign up and join my Get Up and Grow online community, which I created as a safe space for parents who are dedicated to consciously cultivating resilient families through any kind of adversity or traumatic life experience. In this exclusive membership, you'll find a wealth of resources, blog posts, educational material, online courses, and other live events to support you in that endeavor. But back to the issue of homework. In my opinion, a good teacher should provide a lesson in a format that engages, teaches, applies practically, and assesses effectively within the given time period inside of school hours. Excessive homework is not the solution. It's a roadblock to the balance that we strive for. We find ourselves in a modern dilemma where parents bear the weight of guilt for not being able to offer more to their overburdened children. And the unrealistic demands on our children academically result in a decay of family life, causing stress and conflict. Not to talk about the irreparable damage done to our children's self-esteem. When they consistently fail to meet unrealistic expectations, it leaves scars that can last a lifetime. We are setting our children up for failure. The traditional schooling systems worldwide subject our children to environments that force them into unnatural behaviors, stifling their independence and their critical thinking. They are molded into certain thinking patterns and they're punished for venturing outside the box. I believe that traditional schooling models are child abuse. It's time for drastic change. Our children deserve a childhood that's filled with joy, curiosity, and genuine learning. Here is some evidence-based research and scientific findings that support the claim that homework can be more harmful than beneficial for students. In a Washington Post article, Gerald K. Latendre, a professor of education in education policy studies at Penn State, emphasizes that worldwide, homework is not associated with high national levels of academic achievement. And this suggests that the correlation between homework and academic success is not as direct as is commonly believed. CNN reports that homework stress is a significant concern for both students and parents. There's an article that notes that students often struggle to complete homework, leading to feelings of overwhelm and frustration. Stress and anxiety related to homework can have detrimental effects on students' overall well-being. The National PTA and the National Education Association in the USA recommend a guideline of 10 minutes of homework per grade, starting from the first grade. Exceeding this limit is considered excessive, but although this guideline emphasizes the importance of age-appropriate and reasonable homework loads, it still amounts to 100 minutes of homework for a 10th grader. That's 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now, here's an interesting thing. According to a Pew Research report, parents in the US spend an average of about 3 hours per day with their children, but this figure includes all waking hours and not just evenings. Common Sense Media conducted a survey and found that families spend an average of 58 minutes of quality time during weekdays. This includes activities like meals, playing, and other shared experiences. So we're looking at a maximum of 3 hours, 180 minutes of quality family time, if you're lucky, of which a 10th grader has to sacrifice 100 minutes to homework. Really? How much bonding can you squeeze into 80 minutes with an absent-minded, irritable, phone-addicted, exhausted, or know-it-all, or overstressed teenager? There's more. Dr. Harris Cooper conducted a comprehensive study published in the Journal of Educational Psychology. While some argue that homework has positive effects, Cooper's research found that no direct correlation between increased homework and improved test scores exist. He even noted that excessive amounts of homework can be counterproductive for students at all levels. A Stanford University study revealed that students who feel they spend too much time on homework experience stress and physical ailments that are linked to anxiety. Now, this highlights the emotional and physical toll that excessive homework can take on students. Lee Bartell, a University of Toronto professor, conducted a study suggesting that homework can be anxiety-provoking for students who don't understand the topic. Now, this anxiety, coupled with the pressure to perform academically, can lead to breakdowns, a dislike for school, and damage to family well-being. NoCheating.org reported that excessive homework may lead to cheating among students. Those who feel overwhelmed and unable to complete their assignments. The pressure to excel academically can push students towards dishonest practices, highlighting the negative impact of academic stress. The research findings collectively contribute to the argument that excessive homework can have adverse effects on students' mental health, on family dynamics, and on overall well-being. It supports the call for a re-evaluation of the role and the quantity of homework assigned to students. Homework robs families of valuable quality time. But I believe we need to start by cutting the ridiculously huge and unrealistically extravagant curriculum. Now that is a topic for a whole other conversation. If you'd like to learn more about this, join my Get Up and Grow online community. I'm Sinta Ebersohn, and I invite you and your family to get up and grow with me.